my little butterflies. No, that didn't work. Hi my little butterflies, welcome back to my channel Butterfly MUA. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes. I'm the face behind Butterfly MUA. And if you're not new, hi, welcome back. So, it's time to play with some makeup. And you know what? I've had such a stressful couple of weeks and I haven't been able to sit down and play with makeup properly for a little while. So it's actually really nice today to have a little bit of time before I have to go get the kids from school to be able to sit down and have a little play with some makeup. And it is some new makeup, so I'm really excited. But yeah, it's definitely been a stressful couple of weeks. My husband's just had his most recent operation on his leg, so obviously at the moment he still needs a little bit of looking after. Then he got rushed to A&E on the weekend, which was a nightmare. He was really poorly actually. His surgeon thinks that he had an infection in his leg, but we rushed him to A&E. They did not a thing. They didn't look after him at all. So yeah, it's just been one of those. So I've been looking after him. Then one of my kids got shampoo in her eye and we flushed it out, and I thought, you know what, it'll be fine, you know, we caught it, we've washed it out, it's all good. No, she ended up at the optician's to have her eye checked because her eye literally ballooned and was really irritated, but she's fine. She's got eye drops and there's no damage, so that's good. And then my other daughter, her favourite pet mouse died. So it's just been one of those weeks or months where everything happens at once. So obviously last week's videos, and I think Monday from this week, whenever this video goes out, those were pre-filmed, so I was not as tired and as in better spirits, but I'm okay. I have a cup of tea and I have makeup and I look knackered, and I know that my makeup has rubbed off from my nose. And you know what, I don't have the energy to do like my whole face of makeup again. So what I'm going to do today is, I know I have mascara on and I do have like a base of makeup on, but I have a new eyeshadow palette and a new lipstick to play with, so I'm just going to put them on. Normally I would take my mascara off, apply the eyeshadow, then put mascara back on. But if I do that, then I tend to have to take all my makeup off. Like, I can't just take mascara off. I would have to take my whole face makeup off and put it back on, and I'm too tired. So yeah, I'm gonna have a play with what I've got and hopefully enjoy it. So yeah, let's get on with this video. So the makeup I have today is from the new Revolution and Bratz collection. So I went for a couple of the pieces from the Yasmin collection. So there were 4 Bratz in total. So you had a Yasmin, Chloe, Sasha. Oh my god, what was the last one? Why can I not remember her name? Oh, and Jade. That was it, and Jade. So they had 4 different palettes, one for each brat. And then they had a bigger palette with a lot more shades in that had a picture of all 4 of them on. Then there was like a lip crayon for each of them, a lip gloss for each of them. Then there was like makeup brushes, a makeup bag, mascara, eyeliner, lip masks. They did the whole caboodle for this collection, but I decided to just go with an eyeshadow palette and 1 lip crayon, just because Revolution have been throwing out collabs like sweets this past month. So we had the Soph collection, the new one, drop literally a couple of weeks ago, which I bought and literally spent most of my monthly makeup budget on. I still had like a little bit left over, hence why I got this, but I did spend most of my budget on that. So I was like, I can't really afford to buy the whole of the Bratz collection to test and explore, but I would grab something so I had something, because I was really excited for Bratz. And then obviously Bratz has come out, and then I believe either this week or next week you've got Rachel Leary doing another collab. So Revolution are doing a bit of a colour pop at the minute and are doing release after release after release. So I have literally just chosen these because these were the ones that stood out to me that I thought I would like to play with, and I kind of liked the colour story. So yeah, let's have a look. So the packaging, oh my god, this is so cute. Technically it doesn't take me back to my childhood, because my childhood it was still very much Barbie orientated, it wasn't really Bratz. But my little sister, who is like 6 years younger than me, Bratz came out and she had Bratz dolls. So, you know, it's kind of nostalgic because it does remind me sort of like my teenagehood while she was growing up. But yeah, so I got the Yasmin eyeshadow palette, and I do want to say as well, like, feeling old. I had the dentist this morning and it was for both me and my kids, and we've gone in and she's checked over my teeth and she's like, actually you've got really good clean teeth, you're brushing them really well. There is a slight stain on one of your teeth from like tea and coffee, but that's to be expected at your age. I mean, she was a lot younger than me, she was around about my sister's age. But I was like, okay, to be expected at my age. I'm starting to feel old. So anyway, let's get on to the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Yasmin one, and this is the palette. So it's a really sort of funky palette. So it's wider at the bottom and then it goes skinnier at the top, and then you have like the mirror, and it sort of mimics that same shape, obviously. So I've just taken the plastic insert out. You get 18 shades in here. I do have to say, when I first saw this online, I thought it was a bit like an eyeshadow and highlighter palette. But actually on the back it just says eyeshadow palette, so I don't know whether these are just bigger eyeshadows, like just because of the layout. I don't know. I'm gonna swatch them all and see what they feel like anyway. But yeah, I really liked the colour story of this. I don't know why, because I don't really wear greens very often, but I did when I got the new Soph palette, and I really enjoyed that for a change. So I was like, if I've liked one green look lately, maybe I'll like another one. But I really like this shade, I like the look of this shade, I like the look of sort of the neutrally tones in here. So, you know, it's quite a nice little palette. It is a mixture of mattes and shimmers, although this one does look quite glittery, but I don't know whether it is a glitter as such. I think it's just a shimmer. There, I believe, are more shimmers than mattes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shimmers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mattes. So yeah, that's what it looks like up close. I think I'm just going to give it a quick swatch on my arm so I can get a view on what the shades look like, and you can as well. Okay, so this is the palette swatched. It swatches really, really nicely. The shades do actually look quite cool, although I don't know whether it's just because I'm tired and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed lately, but I'm finding it quite a hard colour story to work with. I think because this shade is really, really pretty, but obviously I could possibly pair it with this, but normally I would pair it with like a purple, and there is no purple. You do have the greens, which are really nice, and then the rest of it's quite neutrally toned, which is not bad because it's nice to have a neutrally toned palette with a mixture of colours in it. But I think at the moment, just because I'm feeling a bit my brain is not like working out how I could use it. But I'm gonna give it a go anyway. So this shade up here is called Frog. Ribbit. Then we have Feel It, Change the World, Poet, School Paper, Mystery, Guac, Aussie, Glammed Up, and Pretty Princess. Then we have Beauty Mark, Eye Rule, Coffee Date, Zen, Composition, Inner Peace, Crown, and Flaunt It. So I do have to say the metallic shades are very smooth and creamy, and I think they will hopefully apply really well. The matte shades are also quite creamy and they feel really nice as well, and they are quite pigmented, so I'm hoping it's going to be a nice palette. I do find it quite sort of, I don't know, like how do you hold this? Like, I think it would be okay. The mirror is actually quite a nice size. It is obviously a huge mirror, but yeah, I think I would possibly normally use it by folding the mirror like away, and then possibly like just holding my small mirror, because I find that quite sort of awkward. But I think for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna use this mirror. So first up, I need to prime my eyes, so I'm going to use my Revolution eye primer that I got from my calendar. Okay, so my eyes are primed. I know it's going to bug some people that I've still got my mascara on while applying new eyeshadow, but like I said, I'm really too tired to take it off and redo it all. So I don't even know what eye look to try and do today. I don't know. I probably will end up doing like a 1 week 1 palette, or doing a few looks with this to really play with it, because I've noticed like if I do like a first impressions, like this video is a first impressions, sometimes I'm a bit like not wowed, but then when I've used it for a week or so, I then am quite wowed. Like if you've watched my Revolution times Soap round 3, when I first got that collection, I wasn't really wowed by the eyeshadow palette, but then I used it for a week and I actually do really like it now. So I'm probably going to use this, see how I get on today, and then possibly do like a 1 week 1 palette to really put it through its paces. So we'll just wait and see. So I'm going to grab my Be by Superdrug brush number 404. And I think I'm going to go in with Zen, just as like a transition shade, and to set like my eye primer. Oh wow, transition shade you are not. But you're actually really pretty. Although on my arm it didn't swatch. But that is actually really pretty. Ooh. Okay. And now it's me saying there ain't really any purple shades to go with the sparkly purple. I think I completely fibbed. I think I completely lied. Just ignore what I originally said. Okay, that's actually really pretty. And it's really pigmented as well. Like my camera is not showing you guys how pigmented it really is. Like, I like. Okay, this eye's gone a bit messy. I think it's because I'm tired and my brush just slipped a little bit, so it looks more rounded than this eye. But I actually really like this shade. Like, it's a perfect shade. I really like it. So I might just use a bit of composition down here just to try and blend out the edges on my brow bone a little bit. Okay, so that's worked quite nicely. It just sort of blending out the lines a little bit. Okay, what do I do now? Okay, so I'm just going to go in with some concealer and just do like the inner section of my eye. I don't know whether I'm going to do a cut crease or just use it to definitely make the pigments of the other colours stand out. I'm just going to put it on, see what happens. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, oh my god, the mirrors everywhere, this shade here, which is Change the World. And I'm just going in with a number 7, sort of like a packer brush. That's actually really pretty and pigmented as well. Okay, so I'm now going to go in with Eye Rule on the outer corner. And I'm just going to go back in with Zen, just to sort of blend it out a little bit. And then I might just go in with some Pretty Princess as a bit of brow highline. Okay, so now I'm going to try the shimmery purple shade in Feel It. So this is the look so far, really like it, but I want to try Feel It on top. So I'm going to try it with my finger first. If it doesn't work as well, then I'll dampen down my brush. Definitely one I want to dampen down with my brush, I think. So I'm just using my I Heart Revolution chocolate milk fixing spray. Okay, that's actually really, really pretty. I now want to do Pretty Princess again as inner corner highlight. Pretty. And then I'm going to go back in with Change the World and just run it under my lash line. Okay, so that is my eye look. It looks so much like deeper in person, but it's actually a really pretty eye look. I'm gonna tidy up a little bit. There's only a tiny little bit of fallout around my nose and here. I'm just gonna have a little tidy up, tidy my lashes up if I can, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is the finished eye look. I have to say, I'm really happy with it. I really like this eye look. It's pretty, it's not too in your face, but it's definitely there. I really like that shimmery purple shade. That is actually really pretty. But all the shades I used today were really pretty. I actually really like this palette. I think the formula is really good. It's definitely on the top end of Revolution's formulas. I mean, most of their palettes I actually really enjoy. There's only been a couple of palettes where I find their formula is not up to scratch or it doesn't work as well, but most of them I really like. I have the Friends one, I have Soph, I have Roxy. Oh my god, I have quite a few. But I have to say I actually really liked the formula that is in this eyeshadow palette. It's actually really pretty. It's stunning, really pretty. And I think obviously because you have a neutral, the greens, the pinky purple, you can create a handful of looks. Obviously it's not one of those where you could create hundreds of different eye looks. You're gonna come up with, I don't know, 4 or 5 looks with this palette, which I think is fine. I think it's perfect. I mean, okay, the packaging design is quite sort of clumpy and a little bit awkward to hold at points. But actually, if you're not a YouTuber and you're not sitting in front of a camera, you can probably just sit there with this and do your makeup quite happily. I actually really like this. I think the design of the packaging as well, absolutely gorgeous. So you can see Yasmin on the front. Like, I really like it, and I think the purple tones go really great with like her shoes and her outfit. And you can see like the neutral tones like in the eyeshadow palette are actually on her. It has little froggies as well. It's so cute, and I do have to admit, the reason I went for this palette and not one of the other palettes is because the packaging was purple and because of that shade in there. They were the only reasons that I went for the Yasmin one. I was debating on the Chloe one because I really liked the blues, but I'm actually really happy I went for this one. So if you are looking at the Bratz eyeshadows and you only have enough money to maybe get one for your collection, maybe not all of them, or you want to get a couple but you don't know which couple to get, I would say if you like purples and pinks and then neutrals, the Yasmin one is the palette to go for. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I really like it. I might actually in the future have to get one or two or all of the others just to see if they are as good. So the next thing I have is the Yasmin Lip Crayon, and it has a cute little froggy at the top of the packaging. It is so cute. So yeah, there were 4 of these, one each for each brat. I find it so awkward calling them a brat. But yeah, there was 1 each for each of them, all very sort of neutral toned. So this is the Lip Crayon, so it has the Bratz logo there, it has little froggies up here. I do believe for each different brat there is a different symbol that goes with that brat. And this is the Lip Crayon, so it's a twisty sort of lipstick. Kind of cool. I do have to admit, I got the Soph collection, as you know, and in there was a balm, which was sort of in similar packaging, not completely the same, similar concept, but the balm was very soft. I'm hoping this is not as soft as the balm, just because I broke mine while using it. I can still use it, it's not unusable, but the Soph balm I broke, so I find it really awkward to use. So I'm hoping the formula of this is a little bit more not fragile. So let's swatch it. So that is a really pretty, sort of like mauvey pinky nude shade. All the different nudes into one. Yeah, okay, I like that. So I'm gonna attempt to apply it. I hope it's quite easy to apply. I'm not going to line my lips because I just want to know what it's like to apply it without a liner. Plus they didn't come with liners, so I'll just try it like this. Okay, like looking in the mirror I was like, oh, that's quite reddy toned, but I think that's actually really stunning. Okay, I really like that. That shade is beautiful. I think it really goes with my eye look today. The formula as well, it's quite soft and creamy, but it has like a matte feel to it as well. It's not bizarre, but it's interesting. So it's soft and creamy but slightly mattifying. Yeah, I really like this, and I thought because of the shape of it, it was going to be quite awkward to apply, especially getting like a neat line. But if you take your time and you have quite a steady hand, it's fine. I don't feel I coloured out the lines too much. I really like this. I think this is really nice. Now I've tried it, because I only got the one, partly because I'd spent my monthly makeup budget, but also because I was like, I don't want to get all 4 and then not like them. But I actually really like this, so if I was to add the other 3 to my collection, I think I would be really, really happy with these. Like, I'm really, really pleasantly surprised. Like, that's lovely. So yeah, if you want to get the Bratz collection, I would say definitely get the lip crayons if you are a lipstick lover, because this shade is stunning. The formula is really nice. It doesn't smell of anything, it doesn't taste of anything, so if you don't like perfumed flavoured products, I think this is going to be a really good product for you. I like the ease of it as well, like the fact that you can retract it in and out like a normal like a normal lipstick bullet, but it's just skinnier like a crayon. I mean, it kind of has like a childlike feel to it, doesn't it? You know, like nostalgic Bratz dolls you would have been colouring in and playing dollies and drawing dollies and designing dollies and clothes and makeup for them. So I actually really like this. It's really like, yeah, just childlike but cute and sweet. It's not bad. I really, really like this. So what are my final thoughts on the Revolution x Bratz Yasmin eyeshadow palette and lip crayon? I love them. As you can probably tell from watching this video, I love them. I'm actually really, really impressed. I'm really wowed. I kind of wish that maybe I hadn't bought the whole Soph collection and had got more of this. I do love Soph, and I do actually really like my Soph collection. It took me a little while to like it, but I like it. But I'm so wowed by this. I kind of wish I'd bought more. Maybe in the future I will buy more of these. Yeah, oh my god, this is really, really good. Like, if you love Bratz, or you loved Bratz when you were younger, I think this is a perfect sort of keepsake. It's a perfect memory, just a nostalgic item to have, like definitely a collector's-y thing. Oh yeah, I'm so amazed. And the lipstick, I really, really like this. I mean, obviously I haven't worn it all day. I don't know how it lasts. I will probably let you know in an upcoming video. If I do like a faves and fails again, I'll let you know. But so far, from my first impression of these today, I love them. So well done, Revolution, with your Bratz collab. From what I've tried, it is perfection. So yeah, keep up the good work with these collabs because they are awesome. And yeah, maybe space them out a little bit more so I can actually buy more, because I really need more. But yeah, really, really liked these. It's actually made me feel a lot better. Earlier I was really tired. I was feeling like, oh, do I really want to film today? Because I was meant to film yesterday, but again, that was a chaotic day, and I was just a bit like, I can't be bothered. So the fact today that I've actually sat down and filmed, and I've enjoyed it, and I've loved it, I'm so happy. Thank you, Revolution, for making me happy, making me feel a bit alive again. I've really enjoyed these, so yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know, give it a like, give me a comment, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, because if you love Revolution and you love makeup, it's not just Revolution, I do other makeup as well. But at the moment, I'm definitely in a Revolution moment. So yeah, if you like Revolution, just keep checking out my channel because I will definitely have more stuff on here. So yeah, really happy. I'm gonna go off now and feel happy for the rest of the day, hopefully. So I hope you all have a good day or rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next one.